Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new Texas Lottery $5 $100,000 Money Mania ticket. This is part of the April 2024 series of tickets coming out in Texas. And this one is a number match game. There are a few symbols you can find on this one. There's a safe for an auto win, and then there is your 5x and 10x symbols. And then up here, you've got your bonus spots where if you can find two matching prize amounts, you win that amount of money. Now here on this page, we are looking at the prize structure and odds that the Texas Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 4.35, and it looks like you can win anywhere from $5 up to $100,000. And I say it in every video, say it again. It's just too low of a top prize for a $5 ticket. I mean, when you've got other states giving $1 million as their top prize for a $5 ticket, it doesn't make sense for Texas to be, being this cheap on their $5 tickets. So definitely don't like that. I probably wouldn't wager $5 for a, less. It's going to be less than $100,000 after taxes. So, $75,000 top prize at odds of 1 in a million. That's not something that I would be interested in doing. But looking at the rest of the prize structure, nothing too crazy stands out. We do need to mention taxes. So in Texas, for any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 24% in taxes. I don't view the tax money as part of the value of a game, so that is going to affect how I view the top prize. So instead of $100,000, I'm actually going to view it as $76,000. So with that adjusted prize amount, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 67 and 68%. And once again, the payout is just way too low. This is just so common in Texas. Every $5 ticket, the payout is way lower than it needs to be. We look for a minimum of 70% payout for all tickets. And, because states can make plenty of money in that 70% range. And so for Texas to put out not just one $5 ticket, but every $5 ticket at, the 67% payout range, is just ridiculous. It shows how little the Texas Lottery cares about its customers. And I mean, I would not be buying $5 lottery tickets in Texas if I lived there. The other thing we do need to mention about the 67% payout is that it does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not many people are going to be winning, which means very few people are going to be seeing 67% payout on this game. And so what we want to know now is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning those top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens at the $100 prize level. So, I would never recommend playing this game, but if you are playing it, when you do win on it, you're going to expect to see a prize somewhere between $5 and $100. And there's a split there at the $100 prize level. It's about 74 to 26. So almost 3/4, 74% of these $100 prizes are going to be included here in the bottom 99% of prizes. This is where average people are going to be winning their prizes. The other 26% of these $100 prizes will join the top 1% of prizes. Now, top 1% prizes are really difficult to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds, move the decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and it's about 1 in every 435 tickets that will have a top 1% prize on it. That means you're in way over $2,000 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. And by that time, you really have to hit the top prize. So yeah, that's really important if you are considering playing this game. Now, because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we're going to take the value of all of these, subtract it from the payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. So when we do that, we find out that the payout of the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 54 and 55%. Again, this is a really, really low number. We look for a minimum 60% payout for the bottom 99% of prizes. Once you're here in the 50% range, you're just losing your money so fast that, to me, it's not fun. And so, if you're not going to have fun playing the game, if you're not going to be winning much of your money back. I mean, what's the draw to play? I mean, the Texas Lottery has definitely not done its job with this ticket. There's nothing enticing about this at all. Now, here on this page, we are looking at the increases and decreases in Texas $5 tickets. I mean, Texas just, they put out so many $5 tickets. You can see we had to split the list of tickets and the graph. I mean, Texas, they're just ripping their citizens off like crazy with their, especially with these $5 tickets, but really with all their lottery tickets almost. But anyways, the $100 Money Mania data point on this graph is over here at the right. So you can see there was a dip in value from the previous silver armadillo ticket. Yeah, normally I would say don't buy tickets when you see dips in value like this, but I would just say don't buy any $5 tickets in Texas because they all are trash. None of the payouts are even remotely good. So definitely not something that I would be interested in buying. Definitely not something that I would recommend anybody buy. Now, if you are playing $5 tickets in Texas for whatever reason, in green, you see the best $5 tickets that we've seen so far. So for overall value, the best ticket we've seen is Super Cash Word, but still 67% payout, way, way, way too low. The best odds we've seen came from the 777 multiplier. If you're more of a conservative player and want to hang on to as much of your money as possible, Super Cash Word does meet that 60% minimum, 61% to the average player there. And then if you are more of a high roller and you like to win a little bit more money when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, this new Money Mania ticket has the most value at the top. And then we are keeping track of top prizes as well. Now here on this page, we are ranking Texas $5 tickets based on overall payout. Let's see, 67% is basically all of them. So let's look through here. We're looking for Money Mania. There it is, 22nd place. So, pretty low on the list of tickets, although there's not a lot of variance in Texas $5 tickets. So, like I said, like none of these are any good. I wouldn't be playing any of them. Now here on this page, we are ranking based on that bottom 99% payout. And let's see, Money Mania is the third toughest ticket for the average player. So yeah, I mean, this is just really going to be a brutal ticket for, 99% of people who aren't winning those top prizes. Now here on this page, we get to compare $5 tickets across states. At the top 35 $5 tickets that we've reviewed on the channel so far are on the screen. Notice you don't see any Texas tickets except for the Hall of Shame ticket, the Cowboys worst $5 ticket we've reviewed on the channel. But basically what this means is that Texas is not competitive with what other states are doing. And that's important. You want your state to be competitive with the scratchers that other states are putting out. And so what we really want to do here is look up at the top of the list. Massachusetts is the only state that regularly puts out $5 tickets where $5 ticket value should be, which is around that 76% mark. But the best $5 ticket we've seen came out of Georgia. It was the Fast 50s, had 77% payout. So we have to ask the question, if Georgia can put out a $5 ticket at 77% payout and make plenty of money doing it, then why in the world is Texas putting out $5 tickets at 67% payout? That's over 10 percentage points less than what Georgia did on this ticket. And that's a huge amount of money when you consider how much money goes into making just one game. So one scratch game can easily have 10 million tickets that make up the game. Multiply that by the $5 price tag, and that means there's $50 million wrapped up in just one scratch game. And 10% of $50 million is $5 million that the Georgia Lottery put into the hands of its players on this Fast 50s game that the Texas Lottery is basically stealing from its players every single time they put out a $5 ticket. And they put out usually at least two $5 tickets a month. So, I mean, the Texas Lottery is just robbing their customers blind on these $5 tickets. Now, here on this page, we are ranking, we have the best 36 tickets based on the bottom 99% payout. This new Money Mania ticket only had 54%, so it's way off the list. Again, just a really brutal ticket. Now here, this page is meant to give a little bit more context as to how bad the payout is on this Money Mania ticket. We have $1 tickets. The lowly $1 ticket regularly comes out in Massachusetts at 69% payout. That's over 2 percentage points more than you're getting from the more expensive $5 ticket in Texas. The best $2 ticket we've seen came out of Georgia, 75% payout. It's about 7.5 percentage points more than what you're getting from the Texas $5 tickets. The best $3 ticket we've seen came out of Georgia, 73% payout. What is that? Almost 6 percentage points more than what you're getting from the Money Mania ticket in Texas. And the reason I show this is because this is completely backwards. You should never have a more expensive ticket with less payout than these cheaper tickets. Texas Lottery should be embarrassed. They should be ashamed of what they're doing to their customers. Now here on this page, these are the top 36 tickets we've reviewed on the channel so far. I think there's only one $5 ticket on here, so it's not likely, but it is possible for $5 tickets to compete at this higher level. Texas is nowhere near doing this, so I don't think we have to worry about Texas being on here. And then these are the top 36 tickets based on the bottom 99% payout. And again, there are a few $5 tickets on here, maybe just two, but we do have one at the very top of the list. So again, it is possible for $5 tickets to compete with these higher price tickets. But I mean, I don't think I ever expect to see the Texas Lottery $5 tickets anywhere close to competing. I mean, it seems like the Texas Lottery folks have just made up their mind that they are going to put these trash tickets out all the time. So the only way that you're going to get better tickets is to stop buying them. That's what I recommend. If I wanted to play $5 tickets and I lived in Texas, I would find a Massachusetts scratcher that I like and trust on social media, and I would be putting my money into Massachusetts tickets because you're going to get way more for your money doing that. So, anyways, that's about it for this Texas Lottery $5 $100,000 Money Mania ticket. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.